I'm very much.
I was going to make an inappropriate joke, but I had to pause and stop myself.
I know you were, dude.
Well, anyway.
But no, I can already feel like right off the bat, this is how I feel like I'm interacting right now. Honestly, it feels kind of good.
Yeah, just closing your eyes. It's almost like we're tired.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even like crazy tired as I'm yawning. I was going to say I might
also,
not even
I finally got
it.
It's finally smooth now.
Out, dude.
Yeah, I get a little in there.
You spit in it?
I get a huck on that thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to episode 170 of the Best of I podcast. Hope you guys checked out last week's episode with the Bacas. It was another Baca cast. Those boys joined us for episode 169.
And what nice. And what Bacas they are. Dude.
Yeah, such silly little Bacas.
Silly Bacas.
All they want to talk about is anime or Pokemon or something every single time, but it's okay.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, but yeah, man, how have you been since the last time we recorded on?
So good, dude.
3 days ago.
Good. Not even tired.
Yeah. So, should I tell them the story? Like we went no sleep boys?
Yeah, dude.
All right, yeah. So
yeah, why not?
Jory just had to be up super early, but he also had to be up super late. So he's like, heck yeah, man, I'm not going to sleep for 4 hours. That's stupid. And then I was like, man, because we're bros, I'm going to be your bro and stay up all night with you. But then I forgot that I worked the next day as well.
Well,
so,
you'd picked up a shift.
I picked up a shift. Yeah. So she's like, well, I regret that, but did it, ran through it. Yeah. Yep. So
it was like, by the time I was ready to leave work,
talking about sleeping, and now you're yawning.
Oh, no, dude, I'm not even that tired. Is the problem?
Yeah, same.
It's just yeah.
Yeah,
we get on the pod and I have to yawn. I guess
it's the lights.
Yeah. I think it is. They're like my eyes right now are so
dude, they're so watery. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but they're super watery.
These lights are killing me. But yeah, by the time I had gotten off work, it was so late.
Yeah,
and then we were like, man, fuck it, let's go get a beer. And then after the beer, it was like, I'm not going to go to bed. If I go to bed right now, I'm not waking up for the morning. So
exactly. Just worse than not wake up on time.
Yeah. And I was like, I only had like 3 hours to waste.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like, fuck it, dude. Let's.
And then I was just like, I'll do it too. Heck it, whatever. Because you had to do something at like 5, and I had to do something. I'd be awake at 7, so it was like only a 2 hour difference. I'm like, all right, let's do it, whatever.
Yeah. And even then, I went.
Oh man,
I went in at 6.
Oh,
because we were playing games till 5:30. Yeah.
So stayed up all night playing games
and left at like 6.
We also ripped a fatty Mountain Dew that I forgot about until I got home today. Yeah. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's how I was awake the whole time.
Oh, yeah, dude. The Mountain Dews will get you, dude. I left mine at the distillery. That would be ideal right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
But what can you do?
Anyway.
Too late.
Yeah, you want to jump into round number 1?
Let's do it.
All right.
Round 1.
Alrighty, folks. Rolling into round number 1.
Round number 1. And what is round at number 1, Jory?
Round number 1 is, I just wrote this one today, and Chris knows nothing about it.
I have no idea what this is.
Hobo nickels.
Yeah, no idea.
Hobo nickel.
Okay.
So, these came about in the Great Depression.
Okay.
So everybody that was all the vagabonds, if you will, everyone traveling, all of the
transients
per se. Yeah, sure. So everybody that was traveling, they needed somewhere to stay. And if, let's say, a farmer let you stay on their land or in their barn or even in their house or something, you know what I mean? And was able to allow you to be there, maybe help you out in some kind of way, just out of the kindness of their heart, weren't expecting payment. They did not have a lot of money, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But nickels were fairly easy to come by, the little like Indian head nickels.
Mm-hmm.
So what they would do is they would carve into the face and like do like a, like a top hat, smoking a cigar or something. Like, it wasn't like the best artwork, but some of them are actually really cool.
Okay.
And that was their payment. So it was like a piece of art.
Oh, I got you.
The idea was like maybe one day this will be worth something. And here's a token of my gratitude. Yes, it's 5 cents, but it's also an artwork.
Interesting.
So that would be like their form of payment in a lot of ways. So OG Hobo nickels are really cool. They're not that great, but I like artwork wise, but they're cool. The story behind them is cool. Everything's cool. about it. But there's a lot of people, damn dude, like early 10s to like teens of the 20s, so like 2010 to 2010ish in there. There's like this resurgence of hobo nickels and like a lot of artists doing a lot of hobo nickels and things like that. Like there's this Russian guy who does these insane coins that like they have moving parts, they have gears in them, like it's fucking insane.
Okay.
But I had a deep dive a long time ago into it.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to like
that ADHD kicking in.
Make hobo nickels. I was like, this would be so cool, dude.
Cool. Yeah, what even tools do you need?
Cool.
Like just
so like they would, just have a pocket knife. So like because they're silver, they're like
I guess OG. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah,
they're mostly silver.
Yeah.
So it's softer. So it's like you can just use, but it is like you can cut yourself.
Because we were also talking about just ripping a dull knife.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So like it is like you can do that, but a lot of people do Dremels now. Like a nice fine tip Dremel is the best way to do it. Just like drawing, Dremels. That's pretty much it. I mean, you could use like a little wood thing. The little V-shaped thing. Why can't I think of any words right now? What the hell is that?
It's like
called?
we didn't go to sleep last night.
Yeah. I almost said shiv, but that's not right.
Yeah, that's a prison shank, dude.
Like the wood tools.
Yeah, the thing that you like.
Yeah, whatever.
Carve.
So you can use
carve
those.
with.
Yeah, you can use those too. I've seen people. They have metal ones, so like you can get in there and kind of clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah,
to get going, but you got to be able to draw, and I'm not a drawer.
I mean, all right, it's just practice. It's practice, probably all right.
I'm just not. I don't know. Not much of a drawer. You ever have a drawing phase?
Yeah, dude. Like I wouldn't say I was good, but I was decent enough. Like I'd draw something, and people were like, "Oh, that's what that is." I'm like, "Yeah, you recognize it. That's that's good enough."
Horrible.
Because people you draw a fox, and like, "Is that a cat?" And you're like, "It's a fox."
That's a fox.
Yeah, but I was never at that point where it's like,
"What's a fox say?"
What beep 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 beep?
There's a bunch of them. Anyways, continue. Never at that point where you were gonna go pro.
Oh yeah, never at that point where I was gonna go pro. But like, I just did it for fun, like watching like Adult Swim back in the day, and just like had this huge art book. Yeah, some of my drawings were actually kind of cool.
Published? Oh
no, definitely not published. But like they were just like super detailed because ADHD.
Yeah.
So
it kicks in.
Yeah.
I had a phase.
I'm also really good at drawing from memory, but I'm not good at drawing anymore. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
I had like a phase where I really wanted to be a good drawer.
Really?
And then I just didn't. I don't have it.
That's fair.
I don't fucking have it, dude. And that's fine.
Well,
I'm better at other things.
Well, like, I guess like I'm just like recognize like shapes and proportions very well. So like even when we played the golf game and you did your created character mode. Mm-hmm. So if you guys don't know, like when you can create a character, it's so detailed.
Oh yeah,
you can change the shape of a nose by like 1,000 different degrees, kind of thing.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's like 1,000-degree slider, like 0 to 1,000. It's wild. But then I made a golfer that looked exactly like G. You remember that?
I never saw the G one, dude.
Oh, really?
Well, the funniest part about golf is that the baseline character looks just like me.
That is pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
It literally, the stock character that you get looks like me.
Yeah. I remember I made a really fucked up, I was like the stock character, but I made his proportions all stupid. And I called him Gordy Jolfer. And you're like, is that supposed to be me? I'm like, it's bizarre. You I'm like, disrespectful.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it sucked. It was horrible.
It's like, it's not you, Jory. I don't think you look like this hideous monstrosity.
Yeah.
It's just funny because the base character looked like you. So I just took the base character and absolutely fucked him up.
You also gave him a fucking soul patch right here.
I think I did.
So that was gross. Yeah, I don't do that.
Gave him such like, because you have a very broad chin. It's slight butt, but I made his.
I got some butt, dude.
Dude, I made his like, yuck.
But he also had a fucking sunken in chin.
I meant the opposite. Yeah.
Which, like, mine doesn't stick out very well. No, mine does stick out kind of far, actually.
Yeah.
But you really fucking sunk that.
Yeah. So I did like the opposite. Yeah.
No, it's I think for me, for drawing, going back to drawing, I just never get the shading right, dude. Like, unless I'm staring at something and I can see where the shades fall. Like, if I'm picturing a face, I could, or like anything, I could never do the shading right.
Oh,
I
really?
have to be looking at it to like be able to do that.
Interesting.
I don't think I could ever just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really like into that kind of drawing. I was more of like,
But you need it for like depth, kind of, and
yeah,
complexity.
I was more so into like drawing like just a
Dicks?
character. I mean, the best shapes. But anyway, I was just drawing into like characters or whatever. But then I was more into coloring it than actually drawing it.
That's
so
fair.
I was really into like actually like getting details and like the colored pencils and all that kind of stuff. But
like that's a degree of shading, though. You know what I mean? Like having to pick which one's which. Like, oh, the hair on this drawing is going to be green, but if it was over here by the direction of the sun, it's going to be a bit darker green.
yeah, I mean, the cool thing with colored pencils, if you just like draw lightly, and then you go around the edge harder with the same colored pencil, shading.
Shaded, dude.
Shaded.
Shaded as frick.
But anyway, that was time for round. You got it? Your chair all right there?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah, that was round number 1. That was a nice little history lesson there you had.
Yeah, Hobo Nickels, really cool. Look them up. You'll see some really cool ones that are like modern day. Like people do a lot of skulls
Interesting.
and like cool stuff with them. But like the OG old ones, normally it's like they did like a bolo hat and like a cigar or something fucking stupid, and then like scruff because it's easy to poke.
Yeah, easy to poke them.
Yeah, so like scruff on the face, but
Well, like, yeah.
they're cool, and they look like a hobo.
I get it. That makes sense.
Well, and they were hobos, so
yeah, there you go.
Is hobo derogatory?
Probably. No, I don't think so anymore.
I think for this time frame, it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
like, that's what we are. We're hobos.
Yeah.
But now I think people take offense to that.
They're not real hobos.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. If I was a hobo, I'd be like, I'm a fucking hobo,
I
dude.
probably should look this up before we keep saying the H word.
That's what they're called, though. Hobo
I'm
nickels,
just
dude.
kidding. Anyway, we're going to jump into round number 2.
I believe there is a term. It's residently challenged or something like that. It's crazy. No, it's something like that where it's like housing deficient or like something ridiculous. Like the new PC term for it's like fucking wild. We'll look it up. We'll look it up.
Let's jump into round number 2.
Round 2.
All right, and coming into round number 2.
Ooh. Round number 2. Did you hear that?
Nice burp word.
Thank you.
That was
Actually,
also a
not that
topic
good,
on
but
episode whatever it was.
Yes, it
but anyway,
was. Yes, it was.
round number 2 is going to be best fast food joint.
Best fast. Are we thinking joint or food? Was it joint or food?
It's
I
a
guess we could do
joint,
both.
but same. It's kind of the same concept.
Okay,
but yeah.
Well, no, because you could my favorite thing could be from somewhere, but
You
as a
don't-
collective,
You like somewhere
X
else?
is better.
Okay.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I mean, yeah, we could do both.
Yeah. All right. Let's do both.
But I mean, I guess not even the best, but it's just my go-to is Wendy's. Talked
Yeah.
about it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan, dude, I've been on such a fat Taco Bell kick
Oh yeah.
that I think right now I have to go Taco Bell. But
See, man,
Wendy's is like timeless.
Yeah.
And it's like it's better. It's like more. It feels more quality than other places.
Mm-hmm.
I do have an odd thing about Burger King though. I do fucking love.
Dude,
Burger King.
everybody fucking hates Burger King.
I know, except me.
And I absolutely love Burger King.
I love Burger King, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever had their breakfast croissants?
I don't wake up in time. I don't
They're
get breakfast.
actually really good. The croissants are usually very soft.
Yeah.
And it's the only place you can get a croissant sandwich.
Really?
In the fucking world right now, it seems like.
Wow.
It's impossible to get sandwiches anywhere unless you make them at home. But
There you go.
they have sandwiches, and I like their ham. Their Black Forest ham is so salty.
I had no idea they had ham.
Well, they used to have, what the fuck was it called? It was like the Yumma burger or something, like the Yumma sandwich or something. I don't know. It's a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. Or no, it was a hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was on their like long bun, their hoagie.
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
like the
do for
chicken
original
sandwich.
crispy
Yeah.
chicken.
Yeah.
But I used to work at a Burger King
Oh, wow.
a long time ago, and so sometimes I crave the food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, so I guess
sometimes I
like
fucking crave it
so it's kind of nostalgia for you a little bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
And they have really good bacon at Burger King. If you've never had bacon
dude,
on a
they're
sandwich,
So I mean, I raved about the Baconator, the pretzel Baconator from Wendy's. Last time we kind of talked about that food.
But sometimes they got
bacon-
fatty bacon, dude.
Dude, the Bacon King from Burger King, kind of sick though.
That's because what they do is they cook it very well. It's like they take flat sheets and they put it in like a huge toaster oven. Mm-hmm. And it's the same oven they cook the cookies in too, but
I mean, an oven's an oven.
Yeah, but
My
it's
oven's
like-
the same oven I cook the cookies
that's
in.
a good point.
Yeah.
But it's like a big ass toaster oven, and yeah, you lay like a sheet of bacon, put it in there, and it gets so crispy. And like when you put it in the bucket or whatever, you put bacon on
the pan thing. Or whatever.
Yeah, the pan. Once like you're using it, the fats are still in there.
Yeah.
And then like the frame broiled patty, like you put that bacon on, and even if it still has a bit of a hunk of like, the fat on it, it'll melt into
the
it,
patty.
Dude.
Oh yeah. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
The bacon is insane at Burger King. They do actually a really good job with the bacon.
Yeah, and I guess also like kind of going back on what you're saying, like Burger King for me is kind of nostalgic as well.
Yeah.
Because every time my dad would take me out of school to go to like a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or
Get
whatever,
that sweet BK. Dude.
we'd go to Burger King every single time for no real reason.
Dude.
Just we always did. They also had like Pokemon cards at one time.
Yeah.
That I had the full collection of because my dad made friends with the GM at this Burger King for how often he went, I guess.
Yeah.
That he's like, oh, we stopped doing that, but I still have like the whole sheets if you want the whole pack.
They had them in sheets, and they would like break them up in store. That's how they would like receive them back in the day.
So he literally just handed me like an entire like pack. He was like, here's all of them that they just unopened. Yeah, that was sick. Cool. That was so sick.
Yeah, and they had like cool Pokemon. Like nowadays, it's like when McDonald's does their Pokemon, which they do like every year. They'll get cards.
Yeah,
it's like Pikachu and the new starters.
Yeah.
And then like some randoms, like things you don't give a shit about.
Right. Yeah, that's very true.
But BK, dude. Sometimes I like need it in my body.
That's fair. And dude, also
good mayo, dude. The mayo they use is so salty.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I love salt.
I hate mayo. But
it's not vinegary at all, though.
But BK's mayo, I'm just kind of like,
It reminds me of Kewpie mayo. Like how salty it is versus like the vinegar content.
Yeah.
Because it's really light on that. It's just like it's like a smoother butter.
Interesting.
Like a salted.
Also, I'm kind of a weird person because like I'll never purposely put mayo on something.
Yeah.
But I'll never order it without so I just order it as it comes every time. Like I don't really like onions that much, like raw onions.
Yeah.
But I won't order something without onions because I just don't care.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Unless it's like a raw white onion and it seems unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like then I'll get it off. But like red onions, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think Burger King has raw white onions, but they're sweet onions. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they're like the sweet ones. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Does that make me weird that I don't like things, but I won't order it off something?
No, I do that too.
Yeah, I think just because I worked at a restaurant for so long, I'm just like, dude, you will fuck this up less.
Yes.
If I don't give you instructions.
Yeah. But BK's whole slogan is BK, have it your way.
And my way is however you make it because I don't give a fuck.
Well, you can literally. I've never worked at any other fast food restaurant, so I don't know how it goes elsewhere. But when you pull up somewhere and they're like, "Oh yeah, we can't do that," like McDonald's or something.
Yeah, their ice cream machine's fucking broken.
Well, yeah, or they're like, "Yeah, we can't. I can't actually change that."
Yeah,
like BK, fully, absolutely customizable
because their system is just like
it's completely built to customize. That's why that's their slogan. Their whole shtick is BK, have it your way. You can literally do anything on that sandwich if you want. Extra mustard or even mustard on a sandwich that does not have mustard, we can do that.
So could I get a double Whopper with bacon and an original chicken patty?
You can add an original. There's like buttons to add shit. It's crazy. And if you go on the app, especially, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
Damn,
it's crazy. Yeah.
Huh. Might have to
BK, have it your way, dude. It's nuts. Like what you're allowed to do.
Yeah, but also I guess my go-to now too. It kind of still on because BK kind of adjacent, but just because it's downtown, I go to Carl's Jr. all the time.
Yeah, dude. CJ's is convenient.
And they're relatively inexpensive.
The same as everywhere else.
But like, I guess for like Wendy's, if I get the medium combo, it's like $15. At CJ's, it's like 12. Yeah. So it's like, all right. I don't know about Burger King. I don't really remember, but off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't been in so long. Yeah. But if I'm like getting up early and doing something, that's like my incentive to get me up is to go get some croissant sandwiches, dude.
Yeah.
Croissant sandwich. Remember when that commercial was going on?
Nope, because I don't really watch TV that much.
Oh, that was like when I worked there.
Oh, really?
That's like back in Jesus, dude.
2014. Yeah. So I actually stopped watching cable TV probably 2000. 10.
Yeah, respectfully.
Yeah, so because when I got out of high school, I immediately moved out and I couldn't afford cable, so I just never got
What
it.
the hell was up with that? Why was cable so expensive? Why is it so
it still is, but
expensive?
then now
People still buy it. What the hell?
and then satellite too. I'm like, what?
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
I don't
But
know.
anyway, that was time.
Yeah, but I mean, damn, I feel like there's other things. Like right now, I'm really into the grilled cheese burrito at Taco Bell. It's so good.
Dude, I got that the other day when we went. I don't even remember when we went to Taco Bell, but
it's so good.
It hit the spot too. Yeah, just a nice little soft taco and that grilled cheese burrito. I'm like, hell yeah.
Because they put sauce in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not dry as balls. It's like saucy.
Yeah.
You know what else I've been absolutely ripping at Taco Bell? The fucking chili cheese burrito. It's so gross.
pervert, dude.
It's literally the grossest thing I've ever seen and heard of, but goddamn, I like it. It's just canned chili.
Yeah, dude. I will say
rolled
though,
up in a fucking tortilla.
I love the chili cheese Frito burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least there's like a binding agent in there. There's the Fritos to like hold it together. This is literally just like a
scoop of chili,
scoop of like the soup, a scoop of the soup chili, with cheese on top, and they roll it up, dude. It's so good.
So sloppy.
Handheld chili, dude.
But-
I love it.
Anyway, you got it is handheld chili. You're right. It's like, how do you eat chili without a bowl
How
or a
can I
spoon?
eat chili faster?
Yeah,
Roll it up in a tortilla.
hell yeah. But let us know what your favorite fast food place is currently, because man, and now I'm hungry. I wasn't even hungry. Now I am.
I'm actually starving. I just ate before we got here. Like I couldn't even finish the food that I made myself before I picked you up.
And then now you're
I'm
hungry.
starving.
Heck yeah. Well, let's jump into round number 3.
Round 3.
Alrighty, folks, rolling into round number 3.
Round number 3 has a lot of words on it.
A lot of words. This is a Would You Rather,
Okay,
written by the Silly Bacas. I presume Maddie Light.
that makes sense.
This is a Maddie Light question. I don't know if it was supposed to be Would You Rather, but that's how I'm going to run.
Okay.
Would you rather get high from pufferfish toxin or poison tree frog secretions?
I think both of those are technically toxin.
Yep.
Okay.
But they both will get you high.
Yeah, because I know licking
They'll
toads.
hurt.
Yeah, licking toads is a thing.
Yep.
And
So would you rather lick toads or get a pufferfish to stab you?
but I don't know. I don't know if the pufferfish toxin gets humans high. I know it gets dolphins high.
Yeah, it gets dolphins high. Let's say it gets humans high.
Okay.
Fuck it, dude. Don't fact check this.
Yeah.
Don't fact check us.
Yeah, don't fact check that at all.
Don't fact check that.
Man,
Don't do that either. I don't know, dude.
Maybe
Dolphins seem to like it, but I
was like-
think I'm licking frogs.
Yeah, I was
dude.
like, I think I'm licking the tree
I
frogs.
think I'm licking
man.
toads, dude.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, because the pufferfish just sounds so complicated,
And a lot of work, dude.
but also they're like pokey.
Yeah, I don't want to get stabbed, dude.
Yeah, aren't
I
they
don't want it
pokey?
to, like,
Are they
hurt.
pokey? I don't even know. Okay,
Like kind of enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're like sharp on the tip. But all that like goes down when they're small.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they're pokey.
dude. I don't actually think I've seen like an actual like video footage, or even in real life, I guess too. But actual video footage of a pufferfish. It's always been like
I've seen
like cartoons or like
Yeah.
any of that. I've never seen an
I've seen,
actual
like,
like pufferfish.
quite a few in person, but not blown up. Because
Yeah.
like in a resting state,
Yeah.
they're just a normal fish. Like they just look like they look like a deflated balloon. They don't even look like a normal fish. They look
They're all
weird.
saggy and gross.
Not even saggy. That's like that shape though, where it's like it's like
Oh, he's drawing. Talking about how he's not a good drawer.
and then they have like the little fucking balloon tail thing at the end here. They're like that.
Oh, yeah. It kind of looks like a blimp.
And like they have the smallest little fins right here that kind of get them. It's wild. It's wild how they move.
And then, like,
And their eyeballs, dude, like that big comparatively. It's a crazy looking fish when it's not blown up.
Yeah.
But then once it's blown up, it's like, oh yeah, pufferfish.
yeah.
But until it's blown up, it's like, what the fuck is that little blob floating around?
Yeah, like, what is it? Like, the actual, like, blobfish.
Yeah.
That, like, everyone, like, pulls out, but, like, they don't actually look like that. It's just because they're so deep in the ocean, there's just so much pressure. and the pressure holds them together.
yeah.
So when they pull them out of the water, they
just
literally just
fucking-
melt. Yeah.
They just gloop out.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
So that's why they're so soft,
They're
because the
fucking
pressure like
ugly,
squeezes them together. Yeah.
Interesting.
But I've never seen it under the ocean.
yeah,
either.
I've only ever seen them
Just gross.
caught.
Yeah.
I've never seen what they're supposed to look like. But they just have those big old fucking schnoshers on them, dude.
Yeah.
Big old sniffer on those blobfish.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. But yeah, man, I do definitely
I
would
just
go
want them
tree
to have a
frogs.
mustache. I just want
Oh, yeah,
a
just like-
blobfish just to have a little, like a pencil thin
Oh, like yeah.
mustache underneath it.
Oh man, like just stereotypical like
Just like one of these.
villain
Yeah,
mustache. Yeah.
One of those, dude.
Yeah, just
oh, God, I want that so bad.
You want that on you or want that on the fish?
On a fish. Yeah,
okay.
not on me. No, it doesn't look good on a human, but in cartoons it looks good.
Yeah, in cartoons it looks good. All I can picture is like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exactly what
I don't even remember the bad people's name.
couldn't
in
even
it.
guess their name.
Yeah, but I know what they look
They're
like.
Russian.
Yeah,
I know that.
Like tall Russian lady,
Yep.
and then little short guy with
Yep.
a hat and like
looks
a,
kind of like
a pinstripe.
fucking like Gomez Adams
Kinda, yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
I mean, they probably are like basically the same character.
Yeah. I mean, looks wise.
Yeah. But anyway,
But,
yeah, tree frogs. Because I would definitely
they could be
pick
tree
tree frogs. Because again, like pufferfish just seem too hard.
involved.
Yeah, too hard to,
Well,
do
also
it.
you got to piss them off to do it.
Yeah.
Or like a tree frog, maybe you got to piss a tree frog off too. But I think you can just lick it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just pick it up.
I think you picking it up scares it enough, and then you just lick it. Like a pufferfish, you got to like
yeah.
get them. You know.
I don't even know if you have to scare it. I think it's just secreted all the time anyway for a frog.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're right. They just have it.
I don't know, man. I haven't even thought about
sauced
this.
up, dude.
Like I know about it, but I haven't even thought about it or no actual information about it.
Yeah,
So
I don't know
I'm just
anything about
guessing here.
That was wild. I don't know where he got that topic from,
Yeah, right.
but that was a wild choice, Matty Light.
I wonder if he like saw some random anime because he's a loser and like
Weeb.
it was like licking
Not
frogs.
weebs. Not weebs.
Oh yeah, they're not weebs. Yeah, they haven't graduated to that level yet. But yeah. Also, where are the poison frogs even from? Like the
The
Amazon?
rainforest.
Yeah. Okay.
Rainforest
Oh,
Cafe.
because they're dart frogs, right? Is that what the name of them?
well,
Or are there actual like toads?
dart frogs, I think, are like deadly
Okay.
because they would rub the head of an arrow.
Oh,
or
on the
on
dart-
the tip of a dart.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And it was like
That's why they call them dart frogs.
dangerous.
Duh.
Yeah, but there's
Stupid.
like other ones that you can lick and be
gonna-
like a little bit high.
Google this real quick.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what species is the toad you lick.
Yeah, which toads can you lick? Which toads will get you high?
What frogs
What toads get
Can
get your boy
you-
high?
lick?
I think the old wives' tale is that any toad will get you high. Like if you just find a toad on the ground, you can lick it and it'll get you
Yeah.
high.
Not all amphibians are hallucinogenic frogs. Really?
Well, shit, dude. I thought they all were.
Okay, yeah, I don't
A
care.
lot of words,
Dude, it's all like the consequences.
I don't
Licking
give a
frogs is a
shit.
cause of concern. It's not even telling me what frogs to lick.
Yeah, dude, I'm never gonna lick this frog. I just need it for research purposes.
From magic markers to whipped cream canisters. That's how this article starts.
I mean, those things will get you high.
Yeah, it's like, and then it links to weird ways to get high. Interesting.
Perfect, dude. Just what we need. More ways to get high.
Lick it. Oh, the Colorado River toad.
Close. They're close. Let me look up a photo. Let me look up a little flavor photo here.
Yeah, Sonoran desert toad. Okay.
Colorado river toad.
Yeah, Colorado River toad.
There's not that many
Interesting.
frogs and toads around here, dude. Not compared to where I grew up. Oh, dude, he's big.
Yeah, interesting.
That's a big fatty, dude.
You should send me that picture.
Look at that honker, dude.
Dude, that is a fatty.
Oh shit.
That is a fatty.
I kind of want one, dude. I honestly, you know what I want? Just a ginormous frog as a pet.
Hell yeah.
Just like way too big of a frog. Like what's the there's like a South African frog or something that's like fucking the size of like this big, size of a cat. I want one so bad.
I don't think cats are that big, Jory. I think cats are a
Yeah.
little bigger.
Yeah, when they're little.
They're not the size of a cat.
The size of the cat.
But anyway, yeah, definitely let us know if you've licked a toad before, I guess. Because
yeah, let us know if you...
apparently we can... I don't know if it's Colorado River, as in it's on the Colorado River, or if they're in Colorado by the river.
by rivers,
Yeah. So, have to do some
Maybe
more
they
research.
live in a van down by the river.
All right, dude. Let's jump into round number 4.
Let's do it.
Round 4.
And
Dokie, P. Diddy choke me. Or whatever.
coming back to round number 4. So a little bit of a hot, spicy topic coming in now. A little recent events news. The next topic is going to be Sean P. Diddy Combs.
Yikes, dude.
So if you guys haven't heard about this situation, this situation is pretty wild. Yanni boy.
Yeah, it is, dude. That's my first yawn in 2 rounds.
Heck yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, apparently he's a very, very bad person.
Apparently he's a diddler, dude.
All of this is now coming out
Yeah.
because that's also like, I don't think it's coincidental that they just caught the guy who shot Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
And then immediately afterwards, this entire Diddy story unraveled. So,
Well, I mean, when they caught that guy, he literally snitched out P. Diddy immediately.
yeah,
He was like, P. Diddy paid me $1 million to do it.
yeah.
Like, that was his whole interview. Like, he was like, yeah, I killed him. I made $1 million.
But why wait so long just to come back out? How did they even catch him?
I think he got caught for other crimes. I believe, if I remember correctly, and then...
But how do they tie him to Tupac? That's
Well, what I think he was like, hey, if you give me a lesser sentence, I'll
I'll give you some hot
give
goss,
you some
dude.
tea. So I think it was like a plea deal of sorts.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless it was like weighing on him, but also it's been like, I mean, fuck, dude, what?
30 years,
30,
yeah.
35 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, he did that. And then that's when P. Diddy's ex fucking...
Oh yeah, because
Filed
then it
everything.
was that hotel footage where
Yep, and then that came
yeah, and then so just to catch you guys up if you don't know, so P. Diddy has some very serious allegations weighed against him about his little freak parties.
Freak offs.
Yeah, his little freak offs.
Freak offs.
But it all started because they caught the guy who killed Tupac, straight up ratted out Diddy hard.
Yeah.
And then all the kind of other random stuff, not related to his freak offs, but then he like tried to blow up Kid Cudi.
Yep.
And then he like
Put a car bomb in Kid Cudi's
apparently he tried to kill a bunch of different people at random times.
car. Allegedly, he also has.
I don't want to get P.
succeeded
Diddy,
possibly in some murders.
Yeah. And then a video of him beating his wife in a hotel came out.
Yep, chasing her down the hallway in just a towel.
Yeah.
And then just beating the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Dragging her back to the room.
As he literally ran away from the police for a completely different reason.
Yeah.
So he was on the run when this video came out.
I think it was one of those ones where the police had they've been building this case for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably for like a decade.
And then that video came out, but then all these allegations about his little parties came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he like popped up out of nowhere and apologized for beating his wife, but didn't talk about anything else. And I'm like, oh well,
Yep.
interesting.
Yeah, dude. Now they got him.
But now the FBI raided his place,
Found a lot of dildos and a lot of baby oil.
like gallons.
Like honestly, realistically, probably of baby oil, probably like 100 gallons of baby oil. It's like 1,000 bottles.
Yeah.
And then 784 dildos.
Yep.
Hey, freak off, dude.
Wild.
Insane. But well, now like a lot of the allegations are getting serious. Because before it was like, hey man, if you want to have consensual gay sex with a man, who cares?
Right. It was like that whole, like a bunch of like rappers.
Yeah. And it seemed there's like an audio recording and it was allegedly. And it seemed like
You
it
have
was
to keep
like
saying allegedly so we don't get Diddy.
yeah, it was like they both are consenting to this. So whatever, who gives a shit? But wild, still pretty wild.
Yeah.
And they both were in other relationships, so it's, the cheating aspect. But now there's plenty of other shit that's going on.
Yeah, he pretty much has a class action lawsuit against him.
Yeah.
I heard the number this morning, and don't quote me on this, but it's like 126 or something people are now filing like
It's like between that
very massive,
or like
like
150. Something like
something
that.
like that. I don't remember.
This was
It's 100 plus for sure.
Yeah, and I think like in the teens or 20s of those. So like 15 to like 26, 25, somewhere in there are children. When it happened, children between the ages of like 9 and 12.
Wild. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
And that's just a fact. Like that's the people who were when it happened, they were that age and they're doing that. So that's where it gets like more serious. It's like really popular on the internet to like joke about right now and everything.
Yeah.
But when shit like that's happening, it's like fuck, dude.
Yeah, and then now like
Thank God
the Diddy party list is a new Epstein list.
Yeah.
And then all these like, I mean, this is where I'm kind of like a wait for it, I guess, a little bit. Because, I mean, who didn't go to a Diddy party? Like, Oprah went to a Diddy party. I really doubt Oprah's getting crazy, but she could.
I don't know, dude.
She could be.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. But, yeah, like, everybody went to a Diddy party. That's the whole thing.
There's a lot of stories about, like, him forcing people into acts, too.
Yeah.
So, like, there's...
Or drugging them. I think that's a lot of the other cases,
There's a whole, like, thing about... Because, like, he was with J-Lo for a long time. And, like, him, like... forcing J-Lo to be with other men, like things like that, and like just the way he treats the women in his life.
Yeah.
And his baby mama, one of his baby mamas.
Yeah, I forget how many kids he has, but
she died kind of mysterious.
Oh, really? I didn't know it was mysterious.
She was like, damn, I would need to look it up, but everything I've seen is like.
Right.
Should she have died?
Yeah, that is so crazy. And now, like all these like old interviews of people like talking about it, or just like in new context.
Yeah,
like there was
dude, the Justin Bieber interviews are horrifying.
Yeah,
I thought they were weird when they came out. Like when I was a kid, I remember
like, that's interesting.
Those. I'm like, wow, that's like, why is this so uncomfortable and weird? Like, the fuck. And then I was like, I mean, Diddy's kind of his boss. I guess maybe that's part of it. And then now in the new context of it, it's like, oh.
Yeah. And then there was an episode of Always Sunny that I thought this was a fun coincidence, if it is a coincidence, but they were trying to buy like a boat. Like, yo, we want to have Diddy style parties on this boat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then they're like, yeah. And then
because of the implication.
Yeah, because of the implication, they just take a bunch of women, go out to the middle of nowhere.
I can't say no because of the implication.
But then they end up in the same situation, and because of the implication.
Yeah.
But it's like, was that a joke? As in, like, just being, little perverts? Or was they actually referring to Diddy?
Yeah, dude.
Like doing that kind of stuff.
Well, and even like there's so many quotes in like Eminem songs too.
Yeah.
Where it's like now now it's like, oh.
Because even like 50 Cent has
50
been
Cent's
talking.
been talking shit for years, dude. He sold so 50 Cent's been collecting footage from the parties. Mm-hmm. So there's always somebody with a camera at these things. And Diddy has cameras all over the place as well. So similar to like a Hugh Hefner thing where like the reason he was so high in power was because he had cameras all over the entire
so
facility.
he like blackmailed everybody probably.
Blackmailed everyone. I mean that's what's coming out now. They actually did an entire documentary series about it.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, that's gross. I don't know if I want to watch that.
Yeah. I watched the first episode because it was like free at the time and then you had to like subscribe. But it's interesting, man. He was doing some
yuckies,
some blackmail shit. Like, yeah. Yeah. And
but also, like, I've heard people, like, went to the Playboy Mansion, and it was absolutely disgusting.
Oh, yeah. I bet it was dirty.
Like, it's like movie theater carpets.
Yes.
Where it's all just, like, stiff.
Yeah.
It's all slick because there's so much shit all over it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. But 50 Cent's been collecting all this footage for years from these parties. So, like, now footage is starting to get leaked a little bit. But apparently in this, like, he sold the rights to a documentary. Did he do it? D-I-D-D-Y, do it.
Wow.
And I don't know. Maybe there'll be some of that footage on there. It'll be interesting to see what happens, dude.
Yeah. Well, shit.
50 Cent doesn't fuck around, though. That guy's crazy.
That dude's fucking wild.
You see that shit with him and Floyd Mayweather?
Oh, like if you could
long
read
time
this
ago.
book, yeah, I'll donate $100,000 or $100 million or whatever.
Yeah. He's like, if you can,
Because it was like the whole ice bucket thing, right? Yeah.
He said, "Fuck the bucket," and then he got out like it was like a Harry Potter book or something.
Yeah.
And he said, "You know what? Fuck this book." And
If
he
you
pulled out
could read
Cat
the
in
first
Hat.
page, yeah.
And he's like, "If you can read the first page of this book on camera, I'll donate. Yeah, I'll donate like $10 million to the
whatever
charity
it was.
of your choice." He never did.
Never did it. Never did it.
Fuck.
Because I'm pretty sure he can't read.
Yeah, that's what they say, dude.
Anyway, allegedly,
Allegedly,
yeah.
allegedly.
I don't want to get Mayweathered. He could beat the shit out of us so easy.
Oh, yeah.
Even as an old man.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Anyway, should probably jump into round number 5.
Probably should, dude. We kept that one pretty tight.
Yeah, kept it pretty tight.
Final round.
Alrighty, folks. Rolling into round number 5.
And what is round number 5 there, Jory?
Round number 5, staying alive. Round number 5, another Baka.
Baka question.
Another Baka question.
Or Baka topic.
Baka topic. Silly Baka topic. In case you didn't know, Edgar now has a PS5. I believe we mentioned that.
I think we mentioned on the last
Yeah,
episode.
so
Happy
now
birthday.
He is,
yeah.
joining the Helldivers.
Yeah,
crew.
joining in the democracy.
Joining into the
spread freedom.
the spread of freedom,
Yeah.
if you will, through the galaxy. This question is the problem with Terminids and automatons. So, say what that means. Right
Yeah, I
off
was
the
like,
bat.
you want to explain that?
Terminids are the bugs. So, have you ever seen Starship Troopers? Similar concept.
Yeah, pretty
to those.
much that.
And automatons are just robots.
Yeah, I mean they're
Not cyborgs.
they're Terminator.
Yeah,
Terminator things basically.
Yep, just robots. They're not like
But like future,
part human, part.
yeah, it's like future Terminators. So it's like when they're actually fighting just the robot parts.
Yep, just the robot parts. Yep. So they're robots.
Yeah,
I don't really
yeah.
understand what this question is.
I don't either.
But they each have their problems.
Yeah. So I guess like should we say like
Why we kill them?
why that we kill them in the game lore, or like why the game is absolutely broken?
Why is it broken?
Well, I guess now it's not broken anymore because they just buffed and
Yeah,
nerfed everything. But
yeah.
they rebalanced the entire game recently.
Yep.
Which I don't know. Yeah, what do you think about that? I guess we'll just talk about Helldivers in general.
Well,
But,
so originally I was like, they ruined it
yeah,
with it because basically everyone was complaining online and complaining how hard the game was. Not that hard. Also,
I think they
not
made
that
it
crazy.
harder.
Yeah, but what I think the problem is though is they made it harder in the sense of every other shoot 'em up game is hard.
Yeah,
It's more like zombies now in the sense of the way the waves roll in, how many enemies. We just constantly get bombarded with enemies now. Where like before it was a little more strategy based. You could hide if you wanted to. Like yes, not all of the weapons and guns were maybe up to the highest level. But you ran with what you ran with. You know what I mean? And I'm all for giving us new shit, but I don't need every single weapon buffed in the game.
yeah, because they buffed the laser cannon. What did they buff? That you could like take the safety off and it explodes now.
Oh no, they've always had.
But like they
safety
buffed
off.
that gun.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
the
they buffed
railgun.
that. Yeah, the railgun. Yeah, they buffed the railgun, so now it does insane amount of
Yeah,
damage.
insane, which is like great, but because they buffed it and now you can one shot like a heavy enemy.
Yeah.
Now there's more of them.
Yep, exactly.
So now it's like, well, now I gotta. Which like there's other guns you can use, but I don't know. It's growing on me and I'm liking it a lot more now. But right away when the changes were happening, I was like,
Because they made
don't
they made
ruin it, man. It's already good. Like this, it's the few that ruin it for the masses, you know.
Yeah.
But they did a good job still.
Yeah, because they like added new enemy types, which is like the same enemy, just more armor.
Yeah.
Like the Charger, which is like just big, literal like rhino bug.
Yep.
And then they made an armored one basically.
Yep.
And I'm just like, well, this is impossible. But then they started buffing. Like they buffed the Quasar Cannon, I think too.
Yep.
So if you hit it correctly, then you can one shot a bunch of
Well,
things. Yeah.
I think they made them stronger, but they made them more susceptible to damage.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So like I can kill one with an autocannon now. Before it was almost impossible.
Yeah. You just have to hit it in the right spot. I guess.
Yeah. But before it was like it would take me like 10 minutes to kill one of them.
Yeah.
With that specific weapon. Where now I can do it in like a minute.
Yeah.
if I-
So
if I
also
need it,
like
right?
kind of same topic, but also different. Like, what do you think of that PSN shutdown that just happened?
Oh,
Because
that
apparently,
was wild, dude.
apparently PSN, Verizon, and Xbox all lost service on the exact same day.
Oh shit, dude!
I can't be a coincidence.
hackers or
I don't know, man. That's wild though.
that is crazy.
Because it was down for over 12 hours. Yeah, like probably 15 or
It
16
was
hours.
a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if you guys don't know, like, it shut down the entire network. Like, you couldn't play any games.
Verizon was down.
Yeah,
too?
Verizon was down on the same day.
Whoa.
Verizon was down for like 4 hours. It was like 9 to noon or
That's like no phone
something.
calls, no nothing.
Yep. But it wasn't every Verizon customer, which is weird.
Interesting.
Because I have Verizon and my dad has Verizon, and we were just talking combined. So
Yeah,
but my mom lost service, and my nephew did too.
Weird. What
Yeah.
the hell?
So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That
It
was
is-
wild.
It is interesting, but also like I don't know if is the internet grid actually built for how much we use it?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Everything I've heard, no, we overuse it to such a degree that it's hanging on by a thread.
Well, I've heard like almost the opposite, not necessarily the opposite, but like
Yeah.
we have so much, we can use it so much more than the internet providers are letting us use it.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why they throttle everything, just because we run so much like energy, it
Yeah.
costs them money.
Cost them a lot of money. Yeah.
So that's why they don't do it. Yeah.
Who
But
knows?
also, like, what even is the internet, man?
Fuck, dude. I don't know. And like all that data is somewhere.
Exactly.
Where is it?
No idea.
Clouds?
Yep. In the clouds.
In the clouds.
In the clouds.
be in the clouds.
Yeah. But I guess, yeah, jumping back on like Helldivers, like when that went down, apparently, like, it was kind of memey, I guess, but then that went down and only the PC players were allowed to play it. But I heard that we lost a lot of ground because all the PlayStation players could play it anymore.
I believe it, dude.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of funny.
it's a PlayStation heavy game. It's a Sony heavy game because Sony
Developed it
carries
basically.
all their
Yeah.
Well, they hold all their bandwidth and everything,
Yeah.
like they're whatever the like they make it so we can play the game.
Yep.
Because Arrowhead's so small that you for how many people play it.
Yeah, because
it'd be
Arrowhead's the
impossible to run it.
developer, then Sony is the distributor.
Yeah, they
Or something?
It's,
I don't know
It's running
exactly
on
how it
their
works.
network
Yeah,
because Arrowhead doesn't have the capacity to run it on theirs.
Yeah, because like Call of Duty, for example, has their own.
Has a whole own thing. Yep,
Yeah.
it's not owned by Sony.
So then, yeah, that's why it's only a PlayStation exclusive or whatever. But
Yep. But the
yeah, the problem, I don't.
I don't know. I guess the bugs we murder them and cook them for oil. We get fuel out of them that powers our spaceships. It's like the most goodest fuel in the world.
Yeah, it's the goodest, best
Goodest in
fuel.
the galaxy.
Yeah,
And then as far as the automatons go, normally we harvest them for metal.
yeah. I was like, I think we use them for resources mostly and like technologies. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really into the lore,
I
but
think because normally it's like if we can kill X amount, we'll build this new base.
Yep.
Because we harvest their dead bodies
heck yeah.
or whatever. But I don't know. The new nerf I'm getting used to now and I like a lot more. Mm-hmm. But right away I was like, this just feels like any other.
It feels more balanced now.
Yeah.
Like the hard levels feel hard, where before it was like, this isn't that bad.
Yeah. It'd be like every once in a while, like right now we can't even rip 10s. We also took some time off, but
Yeah.
while all of this
We
was
suck
happening.
again.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, we're getting better though.
Yeah.
We could probably rip an 8 tonight.
Oh. Well, speaking of that, that is time. Sorry to get you going on that. Not really sure where that question was going, but I think Maddie
really
wrote
know.
it. Yeah, but that's all right.
really know.
Sometimes the hat is just being the hat.
Sometimes the Bacchus are just being the Bacchus.
Heck yeah. But anyway, that was round number 5, the final topic for episode 170.
170.
So I hope you guys definitely enjoyed last week's episodes. Make sure to stay tuned till Friday to check out our DVD extras, because we're going to rip it, probably talk about P. Diddy or Helldiver somewhere. I don't know what we're going to talk
Probably,
about.
dude.
We'll find out when we get there. But as always, my name is Chris, and this is Jory.
And this is Jory, and his name is Chris.
We will see you guys on Friday.
See you then. Yeah, so when do you guys want to kick Clark out of the porps, dude? And
Can you play guitar?
Start a Jory band? No, I can't. No. You
Uh,
don't need to do a bass drum band.
Probably could. bass drum and his singer.
Yeah.